gentleman here in the front row, didn't you want to ask for more?
I thought you were ignoring me.
No!
I thought you was the bailiff at
Lots
sector.
of people wanted to say lady.
No bad language.
Wrong politician.
You're fighting.
I'd just like to say, I don't know how many of the audience are from Jersey, but I'd just like to apologise really that our Chief Minister isn't here. He was invited.
He did send Harry Randall away from the JEP.
He did say that he was always willing to talk to people who are informed. Well, I think that's very insulting. I'm not a member of any of the organisations who've put this together, but I'm certainly a politician who really welcomes all these people here, and I think the only way Jersey's going to play its part in the world is to listen, and that includes listening to critics and things that might be wrong. There's a lot wrong with Jersey, and I'd just like to assure people there are a few of us in the States, not many, but there's a few of us who are prepared to look at the bigger picture and see that Jersey takes a moral path in the future. It's not going to be easy, as we're hearing, but it's got to be done. And again, I just apologise for Terry Luswell, who should be here apologising for himself. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I have a lady here. Yes, I didn't forget you, but you wanted to be the last one. And I still have. Yes, please.
Hello, I'm Lisa Cantwell, and I've taken a lot of interest over the years in what's been going on. But the gentleman from Italy who was speaking just now, in his speech, has raised something which none of the Western world is wanting to happen. If Africa organises itself, it will then become the breadbasket of the world. In the Bretton Woods Agreement, which was signed in 1944, that was exactly what America and Russia and the others did not want to happen. We know that when, just take Zimbabwe for instance, when it was governed by the whites, if we can say that, and the farms were organised, it just shows you what could be grown there. Now it's in complete disarray, and because there isn't the organisation there. This hasn't been done by mistake or by war. It has been done on purpose by people that we have been talking about tonight. This is the bigger picture. Until we get rid of all these trade agreements that are unfair to the developing world, we will not be able to change anything. And tax havens are a part of that, because the illegitimate money is coming here. But if that money stays where it is, then there are people in the world that are frightened that then the countries that are at the moment at a disadvantage will be at more of an advantage than the Western world.
Thank you. Okay, I'm looking at the clock now, and I see we have 15 minutes left. So I still have 3 people wanting to speak and raise some comments. 4 people. I will take those 4 last comments. I will ask you to be as brief as possible so that we can leave a minimum decent time, amount of time to the 4 panelists to have a final brief round of conclusions so that we can finish on time. So please be very brief. Yes?
Do you mind if I face the audience? Do you mind if I face the audience?
No, please.
Will I?
Yeah, they remind me we have to leave the room at 9 sharp. So please, 1 minute each for your comments. I'm
Will
really
you
sorry.
allow me to take 3 questions, 3 statistics? 3 statistics.
1 minute.
How many people in this hall tonight work in the finance industry? Would you put your hands up? Your livelihood's at stake. There's not many of you here, are there?
Perhaps there should be more of us.
How many people are born and bred Jersey? Oh, I better put mine up.
Yeah.
All right. many politicians are here?
Enemy of the people.
Well, I was fighting your battles a year ago in here, and I was the only one. Now, if we all think the eradication of the finance industry, the taxation
No, that's wrong. We said the tax avoidance industry. We are not against finance as such. We are saying don't avoid tax.
All right, well,
It's not
they're going to eradicate the world's poverty. We're living in cloud cuckoo land. We're all wasting our time here because the Obama, O'Casey and Sarkozy and Merkel are going to do that for us in 2 weeks time. So we're all just waiting now. The finance industry around the world is finished. Kaput.
I'm taking the next question there, Lisa.
Thank you, Martin. My name is Nessa Cassidy, and I work for Debt and Development Coalition Ireland. It's a global justice network in Ireland made up of community groups, trade unions, development organisations and religious groups. And I just wanted to really thank the Jersey group and the people from Jersey who are here this evening and who've participated and kicked off a really important debate. I'm going back to Dublin, which has, like London, has many features of a tax haven, and I'm going back very inspired. Because while we have an opening, an opportunity, and probably the rarest opportunity maybe in our lifetimes, to make a fundamental change to our global economy and society and planet, we're also facing huge challenges. The backlash that is part of this financial crisis, cuts in aid budgets, the disaster another disaster that is facing the people of the majority world is also being coupled by a shutting down of debate and great fear, I think, within jurisdictions and among governments who are supporting tax competition and lowering of corporation tax in their countries. So I think there has to be a real consciousness as we leave this meeting of the need to further this debate, the need to be as vocal as possible about this debate, and also to put a few minutes aside to talk about how to further a discussion on concrete alternatives to the current system that has been clearly outlined as completely unsatisfactory.